In the year 1994, the media was passing around the photo and they claimed Hubble took it and it looks like an alien city. Some news networks even said, "We found heaven." And some other people said, "We found the center of the universe." These news channels were spreading so much false information that NASA had to make a statement and say this photo is photoshopped. NASA said this photo is taken from the NGC 3079 photo, and they took it and photoshopped it to make it look like this. But let's pass on this photo. There's one question that remains. Does the universe even have a center? Where is the center? Since thousands of years ago, when people looked at the sky, they wondered, where's the center of it all? Is the place we live the center of it all? Ancient Egyptians believed that the universe is like a flower and the center is the house of God, and we won't see it until the day we die. Thousands of years later, Aristotle said the center of the universe is Earth, and the universe revolves around us. This belief continued to the 16th century, and it was good because a lot of people believed it and thought we are the center of it all. Then in 16th century, Nicholas Copernicus said the universe does not revolve around us, but it revolves around the sun, the star in the center of it all. This funny thought continued until the 20th century, and that's when we had access to proper telescope, and now we can figure out what the universe is all about, and also realize that we are nothing. The universe is so vast that we can't imagine it, or as they say, it makes our head hurt. In the year 1929, Edwin Hubble, a famous astronomer, said that we are located in a galaxy called the Milky Way, and there is billions of these galaxies throughout the universe. Us, the solar system, or even the Milky Way, in the entire universe, it's nothing, and it's nowhere special. If we want to give our address to someone, we have to say Solar System, the Orion Arm, the Milky Way, Local Group, Virgo Cluster, Laniakea Supercluster, and the Observable Universe. This is the address to our place. Just look at that address. Our head hurts just thinking about it. As you know, the biggest structures in the universe are galaxies and they spin. But does the entire universe spin? If the entire universe is spinning, it's spinning around something, then it has a center. But as advanced as we are, nowadays, we have no clue if the universe is spinning on itself or not. Everybody knows the Big Bang Theory, where it all started and the universe is still expanding. So if it's expanding, it has an end, right? If the Big Bang started it all, and there is a finish line to the universe, so where is the center of it all? That's the center. Dang, that was easier than I thought. But it's not that easy. We don't know where it starts, we don't know where it ends. Forget about the center. The Big Bang is not even a fact, it's just a theory. Edwin Hubble was one of the first people that said the universe is expanding faster than the speed of light. But why don't they calculate the center of the universe from the Big Bang? They said more than 13.5 billion years ago, the Big Bang happened and the universe expanded around, and it's still expanding to this day. When you think about it logically, you would say the center of the Big Bang is the center of the universe. But physicists and astronomers say we cannot solve this issue and figure out if that's correct or not. The way we're talking is like the universe has an end to it, and that could be far from the truth. Universe can be infinity, and that means there is no edge to it. Physicists are slowly starting to believe that the universe might be infinite. There is no middle, there's no start, there's no finish. And the observable universe that we could see is a small dot in the actual universe. So now we realize that the universe might not have a start, finish, or a center. Some physicists says that Wilkinson microwave anisotropy probe has found the center of the universe. This probe has seen a group of 1,400 galaxies in a part of the universe, and they're spinning in themselves. And this surprises astronomers, and it makes them ask themselves, how are these galaxies spinning around each other? And that's at the speed of 600 kilometers a second. Astronomers don't have a proper answer for this, and that is why they came up with a few theories. Some even said that this might be the center of the universe, and the entire universe is spinning around this point. Some other scientists say that the center of the universe should be a black hole, an unbelievable black hole. It should be so large that we can't even imagine it. All of the things we just spoke about are theories and hypotheses, and different astronomers and physicists came up with them, and we explained them to you in this video. Since we're space, let's not go home and see what's going on. There is no news about James Webb Space Telescope. The latest news is the same photo we spoke about the other day. Some of you asked about the Parker probe, the probe that's going to the sun. This probe goes around the sun, and each time it passes by, it gets a little closer. On April 28, 2021, Parker got so close to the sun that any probe has ever gotten to it, and that's about 13 million kilometers away from the sun. In the end, Parker is gonna burn up, but it's trying to not do it as soon as possible. It gets closer and farther, and when it gets close, it does a lot of research on the sun. The next time it passes by the sun is gonna be around June 2023, and it's gonna be closer than 13 million kilometers. Parker's job is to study the sun and basically show scientists on Earth what goes on in our sun and other stars in the universe. Some ask about the Perseverance rover. Is it still working? Yes, it is. It's working. This is the route. It's moving forward and it's experimenting on different stuff. Right now, it's at this location and it has traveled about 12 kilometers. You might ask, what has it found? Unfortunately, it hasn't found anything that interesting. The Perseverance is looking for living organisms, and it takes samples from rocks to see what it's made of. Not only has it not found living organisms, it hasn't found anything special that we could report to you about. But we know that it's alive and well, and it's doing its job. And if anything interesting releases about the Perseverance, we're going to let you know.